Everybody, welcome. I know it's been a little bit. Been pretty much just waiting for content to drop. I think we're supposed to get some this week, hopefully on Thursday. I don't know if you guys are completely in the loop about everything that's been going on, but we know that there's a Game Fest on June 7th, and the last wipe we had information on cosmetics, the leaderboard rewards. I think it was a few weeks prior to the start of the new season. I think we're going to see the rewards get released on Thursday, personally. I'm just guessing here. It's not confirmed by any means, but I'm just predicting that we'll probably end up seeing these probably Thursday or Friday. Hopefully we do. I've already gotten Demigod, but I would like to at least see what the rewards are. And of course, we're just waiting for more content. Hopefully some Cleric buffs. And do you want to say hey to Noah, Ranky, Mark, Julian, and Rust? Hopefully you guys are all doing alright. Now, that said, we're going to be taking it a little chill today. Nothing too crazy. Just going to run my dual wield PDR build. I'm not going to worry about, I'm not going to worry too much about, just general gameplay. We're just going to kind of play what I want to play. We're going to start out with some 300 plus lobbies. And if we die, I have backup kits, or I'll just make more kits, and we'll just gotta go from there. I don't know if I'll play the 299 or 300 plus today. To be honest, I have a feeling that they're probably gonna end up removing. They mentioned removing or changing up the matchmaking itself. I think gear-based matchmaking is going to be changed. Personally, I think that's also gonna be part of the update, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Hey Clay, how you doing, man? Thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. Which streaming platform do you recommend for the most? You've been wanting to stream D&D, but don't know where you would start. There are... I'm just gonna wait for Caves to come back. I'll just sit here and talk for a minute or two. Let's see. So if you're gonna stream, I personally started with YouTube and then moved to Twitch to dual stream. The problem with Twitch is if no one knows who you are, and believe me, I was there not long ago. No one really watches you. If you're on Twitch and you have one viewer, well, you're probably going to stay at one viewer for a very long time until someone figures out who you are, and then it kind of snowballs from there. So the problem is, or the reason I started on YouTube was because I was making content there already. So I wanted people to be able to find my streams on the same place that they watch my content already. But the reality is Twitch is probably a better streaming platform. So, I don't know. Like, personally, I think Twitch is probably better. But if you don't have a standing audience already, it might be kind of nice to have YouTube. Or you could just do both. Like I'm doing. You could just do both. That could also work. That could also work. Cleric cosplay? Alright, I'll tell you what. Hit me up with some Cleric buffs, and then we can revisit that. we can talk about it. But we need some Cleric buffs first. So we really should be saying Cleric buffs when... Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. 299 plus was kind of dead today in solos. Yeah, I know. I know it might be. I'm fully aware. Our player counts... I mean, the player count doesn't lie. This is sad. We are in a content drought. We're waiting for rewards to release. We're waiting for wipe to happen. There's a lot of things we're waiting for. And, most people just don't really care about playing the game right now. Everyone's just kind of waiting, So, I've been kind of taking a little bit of a break too. I don't know, man. We need content, for this. Have I considered a barb potion sugar build incorporating magic healing? I've considered it, but to be honest with you, barb's kind of weak in high roller. Not even, no joke. 300 plus barb is not great because there's so much range in the game, and barb is mostly melee, and barbs lose melee to PDR fighter. So I don't really know what barbs are even doing right now, at least in 300 plus. Barb's fantastic in normals. Normal barb slaps. It's really good. 299 barb can definitely do some good work too. 300 plus is where I feel like it starts to scale not as well. I think late game gear barb is kind of just mid, which is why I usually don't build anything too crazy for that. You binge watched my videos? Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't have any new content for you. I plan to continue making more content as soon as we get some drops. As soon as we get anything. As soon as I get anything to play with, new content will definitely come, but that's what we're waiting for right now. Kick is pretty good for new streamers. Is Kick really, like, is Kick a legitimate, like, streaming platform? Like, do people use that? I thought Kick was just something that got advertised. Like, is that a good platform? I didn't realize that people used it. I've heard of it being used for, like, gambling streams because it got banned on Twitch, but that's about all I know as far as that goes. You play the game for the love of playing the game? Well, I mean, yeah, I love this game, but we just, you know, we just need that content. All right, looks like we're good to go. Good. Probably should have made sure before I was sitting here yapping. Build Terror to Demon form on Warlock. Honestly, Clay, at this point, as far as making new builds go, I am just at the point of I'm gonna just wait until we get updates and we get some kind of, like, balance patches. I am just going to stick with Fighter from here on out until we get something that changes the meta. Because I think I've pretty much gotten the meta. I figured out the meta at this point. Like, everyone knows. It's not a secret. Everyone knows. True damage. Fast attacking weapons. You're going to win fights. That's what matters in this game. You know, if you're playing... Or you can play Wizard or Warlock and use additional magic damage as well. You know, both of those, we know the meta. We know it. Everyone knows it. Well, everyone who's paying attention to the meta knows it, right? So, take your pick. You either play Fighter with a survival bow and true damage. You play Ranger with survival bow and true damage. You play Bard with survival bow and true damage. You play Wizard with additional or true magic damage, of course. And then, you know, kill everyone instantly with magic missile, or probably 2 hits with most magic, because no one can build magic resistance. You play Barb and you get kited infinitely by most classes. So, good luck. They took away your Achilles torch. You play Cleric and you cry. You play... Who am I missing? Who didn't I say? I don't know who I missed, but you get the gist. You get the gist. You get the gist. Hello. Barb. Hello. Speaking of barbs. PDR Rogue is good. Is that true? I'll take your word for it. The problem I have with Rogue, it just feels so squishy. I guess PDR Rogue would make me feel a little better. Okay, well, you're the same guy. Is it just us? Womp womp. Womp womp. Look at this lobby. Look at this waiting for update lobby. Look at this. Oh no, it's me and a Barb. Alright, buddy. Ready for the 1v1? Ready for the arena? I didn't know they added the arena update so soon. But here we are. Alrighty. Here we go. Sad days. Why do you guys think I haven't been streaming this game? Why do you guys think I've been waiting for new content? Because this is it. This is it now. You know? If I lose... True. If I lose to a Barb, I deserve to get ridiculed. Unless I get third party by Mr. Rogue here. What do you got? Oh, good. Cutthroat. That's fine. We can deal with Cutthroat. Whenever I see Rogue with weak point, it's a little scary. Because they can shred you really quick. It's pretty rare that you see weak point, but if they do have it, it can definitely counter you. I could definitely... I mean, it's possible I lose. It's not like I have a guaranteed win or anything. I do have a big advantage, though. Undeniably big advantage. Well, yeah, I think every rogue needs Cutthroat. Absolutely. Every single rogue should use Cutthroat. It's the best ability in the game, I think. Let me turn up my audio a little bit. Alrighty. Oh my god, guys. So, there's a game that I'm probably gonna stream soon in about 2 days. And I think it's gonna suck, to be honest with you. But I can't resist. I can't resist at least maybe playing it once. I'm gonna play the anime Dark and Darker game. that is coming out soon, just for fun. So you might be able to look forward to that in like 2 days. So we'll see. We'll see when that goes down. It doesn't really look good, but I can't. I gotta at least play it once. You gotta play it once. What's it called? OSRS? No, it's that Dungeon Stalkers game. Yeah, it's Dungeon Stalkers. Basically anime Dark and Darker. That's basically what it is. Looks... Oh man, oh man. Yeah. No, I have not low-key been wanting to try it. No, someone told me it existed, like, earlier today. And I am going to try it because they mentioned it. I didn't even know I didn't even know there was a test coming out for it, but... I'm so stupid. I didn't see it. Now if the barb comes and kills me, I deserve it, for sure. It's basically Dark and Darker Cake Edition. That sums it up pretty well. A new super cheap build with insane come-ups. Man, if you somehow manage to find a legitimately new build, I will commend you greatly. Because I feel like the meta has been found out. So by all means, if you got a new build that you think is genuinely new, feel free. Feel free to share it. Well, the only reason I'm willing to try Dungeon Stalkers, I didn't play it last playtest, but from what I heard, I think they might be adding a solo mode. And it's no secret. You jerk. It's no secret that I play solo. So that said, if I'm going to play that game, I want the option to play solo if I want to. So I don't know, we'll see. I don't think it's gonna be good, but I'm willing to. I don't think you have to sign up. I think it's an open thing. I think you just go to Steam and just download it in 2 days. Well, here's the thing. We're currently waiting for dad content, so I don't know. I'm at the point of like, what does it hurt? Like, does it hurt for me to give it a try? Probably not. What am I gonna do? What am I what do we wait? Like, why not? You might as well. I might as well see how it goes. Half plate lock with high. That was so sad. Womp womp. Oh my god, that was so sad. I was like not even paying attention. Okay. Alright. I don't know what he was thinking. Why would you do that? Poor guy. That's not how Barb works. Bro, his gear's good too. His gear's not even bad, fellas. His gear's actually like decent. It just doesn't matter. Because we're a PDR fighter, so we just win. He didn't even use his axes! He had 10 Franciscas! What is he doing? Okay, well. That's his own fault, man. Completely his fault. No one to blame but himself. I don't know, dude. I don't know what he was doing. Yeah, he missed that. I don't know if I tried to dodge that Bardi shit. I think I did it pretty well, but even if he hit me, he still dies. But, all right, just the rogue left, who doesn't have weak point. So I mean, I'm not too worried about the rogue. Like, he could kill me, but he probably, if he has thrust, and I think he had thrust, he could do some damage. I also haven't played this game in like 3 days, so I am super like off. Like I am super out of. I didn't expect that. Okay. All right. Oh my god, thanks for the raid. I can't do anything right now, but thanks for the raid. I'm fighting this. Give me a second, fellas. I don't even know who raided me. You jerk. You freaking jerk. God damn it. Oh, this rogue. Glockdane? Is that who it is? It's gotta be Glock, right? I appreciate the raid, man. This rogue. I can't get him. I can't get him. Thanks. Okay, man. I've been doing alright. I just started streaming not too long ago. I'm trying to get this rogue, but... Oh my god. I can't get him. He's just gonna keep... Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. God damn it. I had him so low, too. He's just gonna keep going back and forth. There's not much I can do, right? I don't think I can kill him. I think he's just gonna keep going back and forth with this boss. Oh, Lord, well, maybe I just need to wait. Maybe I just need to wait. Duke him? He's a lot faster than me is the problem. It's the speed. It's the speed for sure. Okay. I think I'm just gonna stay up top. That's what I want to do. I'm gonna just wait at the top so he can't leave. I almost had him dead too. Yeah, remember, so the issue is there's he's faster than me. There's not a whole lot I can do to kill this guy except for wait for him to leave. I see him. He's down here. I think I just saw a potion. Is he here? I swear I saw him. I swear I did. Oh, man. This rogue. This rogue, man. It's tough life, man. I think, you know, he has hide too. If I go down there, he's probably gonna come back up and leave. This is fun. This is fun. It is what it is, man. He could also leave through that door if I don't pay enough attention. Yeah, this is a really good build, man. I've been playing this build for a while. It's arming sword, short sword with dual wield. It's insane. Here he is. I knew he was. Oh my god, this rogue. This rogue. Come on, dude. Come on, man. What's the play? Oh my goodness. This is fun. Alright, the storm's gonna push him out at least. When the storm pushes him out of the circle, that might be my chance to get him. Because he can't be invis anymore. We'll see. He's about to get pushed out. What is the plan? What is the plan? Okay. Dude, I cannot deal with this guy. This is so annoying. I can't do anything to him. He's too fast. There is nothing I can do to force him to fight me. It is what it is. I don't even see him anymore. Might be low meds, maybe. I hit him a lot, man. He might be. We're getting to the point, though, where I'm gonna have to leave just because of the circle. Oh my god, what? He died! He died! What? I didn't even know he was down there. Oh my god. Name and shame. Sorry, 7. Name and shame. Oh my god, man. No way. All that work and you died to a mob. Unlucky. Wow. He has good gear too. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that just happened. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. That's like, it's basically scripted. I can't believe it. It's so dumb. Alright, well, here you go. It is what it is. Alright, well. GG's. GG's, man. No, he was not the rogue. He is completely capping. That is not true at all. I cannot believe he just died to that portal. I don't know if I hit him with my bow, but that is ridiculous. Alright, well. Oh my god, man. Imagine that. That is just tragic. That is so tragic. On so many levels. He even managed to slip by me. I thought those goblins were acting weird, but I didn't see him. Maybe he went invis when I looked down there, I'm not sure. But... oh man, oh man. That was so funny. I know, I didn't even do anything. The goblin was his biggest counter, man. It's tough. Tough for him, man. Tough for him, man. Yeah, I use plate pants because we're already so bad and we're already so slow against magic that I'm just doubling down to take the extra PDR because we don't have a shield for that. That's the general idea, at least. Hey guys, it's going pretty well. Played my first game, killed a barb, pretty geared, and then we killed a juiced rogue, but in reality, he just fought me for 5 minutes and then he ran off and died to a goblin right in front of me, so... yeah, that was pretty good. I tried, so I don't understand what's going on with Twitch. I tried to get it to the higher P, but it didn't seem to work. I don't really know what's going on. Is the quality still low? Here, let me look for myself and see what it looks like when I'm watching. Hold up a sec. I'm gonna look. Oh yeah, so the highest quality that Twitch is giving is 720p. Why? I see that. Why is it 20? Yeah, YouTube's 1080p, right? I'm pretty sure YouTube is 1080. I'm almost positive. That's wild. I don't know why it's like that. I checked the thing I sent, Ranky, but that doesn't work. I already had, if I do it too low, then YouTube looks bad. Because YouTube's already 1080p. That seems like a Twitch issue. I have no idea, man. I'm not sure. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's like that. You think it's a Twitch thing because I'm not partnered? Maybe I need to get that Twitch partner, and then I'll get 1080p. Well, my mic is good. Yeah, my mic is good. Yeah, I'll look up a tutorial to see what's going on with that. I'll try to get that 1080p on Twitch. I'll try that. I don't know. I don't know if it's the partner or not. We'll have to see. I'll do a look after the stream, and we'll see if I can get that fixed. All right, what do I need? Potions, good. Potions, grannies, arrows, surge kits. It's bitrate related. Okay, let me go to my settings in OBS since I'm waiting for caves to come up anyway, and let me see if there's a fix or something I can do. I'll let you know. Let me see. All right, so if I go to my outputs, okay, my current streaming bitrate is 10,000. Is 10,000, and that should be for both Twitch and YouTube. I'm pretty sure they copy each other. And my preset is medium quality. So I don't know if my preset, if I need to go to better quality, or if it's the bitrate. I don't know if either of those things would fix it. Sorry, I really don't know. Go to 6K. Doesn't 6K look really bad on YouTube though? I thought general streaming bitrate was like 15 to 20K. I don't know, maybe I'm just completely wrong. I thought like general was way higher. So I go to 8K, the Twitch stream goes to high def. Is that true? It'll go to 1080p. I could try 8K. You think that'll fix it? $128 for audio? I never touched anything for audio. My audio is... The audio is default at 320 and you can't change it, at least. It's not letting me change it personally. At least that's what I'm seeing. My audio is like default 320. Okay, so I'll change it to 8,000 and we'll see if that does anything. All right, so my bitrate is now at 8K. All right. Hey, I appreciate the Prime Gaming sub in. All right, let me know if that does anything to it or not. I think Twitch partners do get a priority on having higher depth. I think you're right, but I'm not a partner on Twitch, unfortunately. How about now? Does it look better? I'm gonna go ahead and start a game while we're sitting here waiting. Seems hard for me to believe that it would just magically fix itself, but I don't know. I guess you never know. Base camp's frozen? Frozen? What? Why? It's not on my it's not, it shouldn't be. Try restarting your game. So when I combo with this setup, I start with the right click and then hold the right. Yeah, left first. I tried Ice Cave 300 plus and my lobbies were completely dead as well, Maro. I don't think it has anything to do with the map itself. I've had more luck with Goblin Caves than Ice Caves, but not today. Not today. The 2 people that I killed last game was the entire lobby. Oh. Here it is. You'll just have to wait. I think the fact that they didn't revert those multi-class nerfs it's a little sad, to be honest with you. I was kind of hoping they would. As long as this guy doesn't have reckless attack, we're fine. Who uses that, right? Of course he has reckless. Sniper? Could be a sniper. No one runs reckless. That is a little weird. Could be. I'm actually... It seems pretty likely, to be honest with you. No one uses reckless attack. It's so bad against, like, the entire meta that's bad against it. But the rest of his stuff is additional. Kind of weird, too. Well, I mean, I'd rather get sniped by a reckless barb than, I don't know, like a warlock or something. I don't know. Not that I can't fight them, too. You just gotta take off your chest piece when you fight them. Well, what's really sad is that Cleric didn't, like, the Cleric nerfs didn't get reverted. So Cleric is just in such a bad spot for solos. I think that is what's saddest. Yeah, gear-based matchmaking's gotta go. We don't have the player count for gear-based matchmaking. No, this isn't EU. No, this is not EU at all. No, it's just every server's dead now. It just is what it is. I might be able to get players if I drop my gear score down to 299. Yep, 1v1. Well, I know he has reckless attack, so I mean, it's fine. In my opinion, we already have normals to play without gear. I don't think High Roller needs to be further split in gear. If you want to play on an even player field against all other players, you can always opt to play normals, and it's always fair. I don't think High Roller needs a gear split, personally. The map rotation also does cause games to be lower as well. But I think it's more of a player count issue. I don't know, man. There's a lot of issues. Sorry to say. You think normals has a higher gear disparity? What does that even mean? What? That's not true. What do you mean? How does normals have a higher gear disparity? You can absolutely kill people in junk gear. It's a pretty minimal difference for the most part. Okay, that lag? I got hit, but he wasn't moving? That was... Okay, that was weird as hell. I have no idea. He, like, froze completely and I got hit. Hey, true. Good. Yeah, 4,000 player base is the lowest I think I've ever seen it. It's very, very low. When it gets staggered right before the auto hit, that happens. Yeah. Oh, is that what happens? Is that why it happened? I don't know. It was a little weird, but I've seen it bug out before. I'm not overly surprised to see it. Yeah, I was gonna say, the thing is, though, you can always just loot chests for gear. Normals it's really common to find greens in normals. So, like, couldn't you just loot chests and mobs and just find better gear? Just try to keep... I need to keep an eye out for the barb. He could be creeping. You never know. I wish the goblins didn't run away when you hit them once. Like, that's always been my biggest pet peeve with playing goblin games. Every time you hit them, they run. They run so quick. You don't think they'll go back to Steam? Well, there's already... They might be going back to Steam soon. Well, they might be. They have the Game Fest thing going on pretty soon in, what is it, June 7th? That could be the start of Steam. It might not be, but it could be. That's a glitch. The chest and the brazier, that's been a thing for a while now. It's just a bug. Try baiting the goblin. You might get 2 or 3 hits. Is that better? Is it quicker to bait the goblin than attack it than it is to hit it before it attacks? You might be right. That might be faster. Is Game Fest not a Steam thing? I thought it was for some reason. Maybe I was thinking of Next Fest or something. Maybe I was thinking of a different fest. Oh. Okay, Barb's been here. Wow, that was close. I could not hit him to save my life. Literally. Alright. GG's. See that hit? The first hit? Chunks. Oh man, that was a big chunk. Stressful because he has that armor pen skill. That's the stressful part of that fight. The one tap? Okay, this guy probably wasn't a sniper. He probably just always runs this build. Alright, GG, man. Oh, I can drop my arrows and stuff. Don't need them anymore. The lobby's empty. He has some pretty good gear too, man. Oh no. The anime Dark and Darker. Yeah, it'll be here soon. It'll be here soon. I'll be here streaming it probably at least the first day. I'm gonna be gone over the weekend, so I won't really be able to play it a lot, but maybe I'll play it the first day. I mean, the game is pretty, like, it is pretty wild looking. It's pretty wild looking, man. You guys haven't seen it? Oh man, you guys haven't seen it? Bro, that game is Dark and Darker with hate. Please, that's all it is. It's probably nowhere near as good, but it has all the ingredients, so. This is so stupid. Yeah, Dungeon Stalkers, that game. Not bad. Well, I'll probably stream it in 2 days, so you'll see it then, for sure. Is it third person? Is that true? I didn't even know it was third person. I had no idea. I haven't seen anything about it. I just saw some pictures. and some comments. Yeah, I didn't see anything else. I never played it either. You unironically think it'll be a nice game? We'll see. We'll see in 2 days. We'll see how this test is. Think it'll be good from the pics? Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, maybe. I'm not opposed to third person. I prefer first person, but I'm willing to try it. That's all I can really say as far as that goes. Hey Max, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Also, guys, if you're enjoying the stream on YouTube, you don't mind liking the video, I'd appreciate it. Helps the offline VOD. So, gotta ask. You'll play it for the plot? Yeah, the plot. That's what we'll call it. That's true. If you're first person, how are you gonna see your characters? Which is the only appeal of that game, it seems. So, you know. Yeah. Makes sense. They had to do third person. There was no choice. Their hands were tied. They're trying to make a mobile game? Well, there's multiple mobile games coming. One of them is Dark and Darker. But there's another one that isn't even Dark and Darker. It's just a different, like, it's just a similar version. I heard some people say it actually looks okay though. But, no. I wouldn't play like how am I gonna play a mobile game and stream it? I guess you could do BlueStacks or whatever it's called. But only if it works with like a mouse and keyboard would I even consider it. But then you almost feel like cheating because you're playing a mobile game with mouse and keyboard and that's not fair at all. So like, how would you ever play a mobile game like that? I don't know. The male characters? What male characters? What are there male characters? As long as they're hot, they'll see play. We only play the hot male characters here, boys. Talking about dungeon stalkers. It's a shame that Barb didn't have... Well, I guess if he had true damage, he might have killed me, so... Careful what I wish for, but... I wish he had true damage so I could have sold his gear for more value. But it's... I just wish I could have hit some of my range shots. I swear, I feel rusty. I feel really rusty because I haven't played this game in a few days. That's really... that's really where I'm at right now. Alright. Let's go have another 1v1. Probably 1v1. That's what I was saying, Chris. Dungeon Stalkers quite literally just looks like anime Dark and Darker. So I don't know. We'll see how that one goes. We'll see. I'm trying to think back to the games that I've played in the past. I don't think I've ever played, like, an anime game like that before. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, any kind of game that I could possibly consider in that realm. I can't think of any. It's not really... It's not really something I'm usually playing. I'm sure there's a game that I've played like that, but I can't think of it. Not multiplayer, at least. I'm thinking. Genshin? I mean, I played it for like 3 minutes. Do you want to count me playing the tutorial of that game? I mean, I wouldn't really count that, but I guess. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I played the tutorial and it was just wasn't really for me, so I stopped playing it. I feel like I'm basically playing Arena, which is kind of funny. We're just having like 1v1 matches at this point. But it's fine. Alright. Let's go. You're worried I wasn't coming back? I was only gone for 2 days. I know it's weird for me, but it's the content, man. Waiting for this dark and darker content. What else can I do? Yeah, I can show my items real quick. Arming sword with some fizz power and health. Short sword with a damage. Hound skull with physical damage reduction. Fine cuirass with physical damage reduction. Plate pants with armor and max HP. Rugged boots with agility and PDR. Gloves with fizz power and physical damage reduction and health. Splendid cloak with 2 true damage. Owl pendant with armor, action speed, and true damage. Resolve ring with true damage and health. Ring of resolve with 2 true damage. And then survival bow with fizz power and fizz power bonus. Hello. Weak point. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's okay. It's alright. Funny thing is, weak point's actually scary. That guy doesn't have weak point. Although weak point, but no true damage is still kind of whatever. What's stronger, this build or Rondell? There's actually pros and cons to both, believe it or not. I don't think either build is better or worse than the other. So this build... Okay, I'll just go over some pros and cons of the Rondell version versus this version. Rondell Pro, you get a shield for PDR and for blocking. And of course, you get the raw stats from the shield itself. Those are very, very big. Plus, dagger sheaths quicker than dual wield weapons do. So you can kind of very quickly go and, like in the middle of a fight, you can very quickly pull out your dagger when you need to, which is nice. The pro of this build, you have more reach, you have higher DPS, and you have more action speed. So there, you know, it's honestly it depends on the fight too. Some fights are better having a Rondell, and some are better having these. It's really, really hard to say which one is technically stronger. Hey, Josh, how you doing, man? A weird little image. Yeah, this build's pretty good. So we're just gonna fight 2 rogues this game. That's gonna be the play. Alright. 299 lobbies are full on NA East. So here's what sucks. So if I want to go down to 299, I have to rip off my gear set, replace it, and then also maneuver my meds to make sure I don't go above 299. I think that's so dumb that I have to specifically reduce my gear just to find other players. You migrated from YouTube? I got you, man. Well, welcome, man. Glad to see it. Well, when you're as slow as I am, you know, when you have PDR and you're very slow, having additional weapon reach itself, is, even with sprint, is kind of nice. My guide for Warlock with Crystal Sword. A little outdated, I think. I don't know when I released that video, but it has been a while. Thanks for thanks for the bits, man. I appreciate it. Nerf fighter? We don't need a nerf to fighter, we need a buff to other classes. That's what we need. We need... I can't even leave. We need buffs to other classes and weaker perks and skills to change up the meta. Because fighter is not even good against casters. But it's a matter of just like general game balance. We have so much unused stuff in this game that like we need balance updates. We need balance updates that makes stuff more useful. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see nerfs. I want to see buffs to other stuff. Oh god, it's gonna hit me. Oh my god, I dodged it? Sick. I can't believe I dodged that. A spider silk. Cool. Well, the fighter is supposed to have a melee advantage, right? You're a PDR fighter. You're supposed to have a melee advantage, aren't you? You're weak to magic. That's the entire point of fighter, right? Is to be weak to the magic. At least that's how Iron Mace has designed it. Oh, that's gotta be Ranky. There's only one person in the world who would be in my game with that rogue setup. I bet you money that's Ranky. Almost positive. If it's not, I'm shocked. It's not you? No way. There's another rogue doing that nonsense? It's not you? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think you're lying. I think you're lying. It's not you. But Rank, you're like the only person I ever see do that kind of build. How is that not you? I mean, he did kind of come right for me, didn't he? I feel like he got to me pretty quick. Dude, this lag is... Oh, he's so low. That sucks so bad. Oh, he's one shot. That sucks so bad. He was actually one. 100% he was one tap. I can't even believe he survived. He actually got me really low. I think I got him one shot like 5 times. That is impressive. Also, this lag is insane. You guys see the stutter lag I'm getting constantly? Where I'm like, I can't, like, I'm getting rubber banded like crazy. Every single, like, it's great. It's so bad. Oh my goodness, man. It happened at least 3 times during that fight. It would be nice if I could fight this guy without stutters. It'd be nice. I don't think it's gonna happen, though. Fighter better than Barb? Yes. That's not even a question. In 300 plus high roller, Fighter is 100% better than Barb. No questions asked. Barb is nowhere near as good as people think it is in solos. Barb's actually pretty hot garbage in geared solos. Anyone who thinks otherwise is living in the past. You're living in the past, man. Range is too prevalent for Barb to survive in these games. Survival bow kiting screams barbarian when you have a bunch of true damage. There's nothing you can do. You will get kited to infinity. Use rage, minus 25% PDR, and you just take 1,000,000 damage. Barb is not good in high roller. It's good in normals. It ain't good here, man. When I see Barbs and high rollers, I usually just see them as free kills. At least because of the builds I play that counters Barb. Like, these builds hard counter Barb too. You know. There is almost no risk associated with me killing a Barb unless they have the reckless attack skill. That's about it. Hey Terax, good to see you too, man. Yeah, I would like to see a tutorial as well. That'd be nice. Dude, this stutter is I'm about to leave this game because of the stutter. Like, it's crazy. I can't even walk without rubber banding like this, man. It's almost as bad as it used to be back in the day. Like, Iron Mace has, like, regressed as far as the rubber banding goes. This is crazy. Out of Franny's too. It's probably, yeah, I probably just reset this game. I'm in 300 plus. 299 Barbs are fine. 300 plus Barbs are not good. I think I mentioned that earlier too. 299 Barbs okay, because you don't have super crazy gear scaling yet. It's very, very different. Yeah, I guess when I talk about balancing, I guess I should have mentioned that I meant specifically the 300 lobbies. You're glad rubber banding's rare? Dude, it's not as rare as you think it is. Not for me, at least. I think I've gotten like 6 or 7 rubber band spikes this game alone. I wish it was more rare. Maybe I'm just unlucky. I don't know. But I'm getting a lot of them this game. Populated? Not really, Lance. I'm getting like 1 player a game. Maybe 2 if I'm lucky. Yeah, I'm gonna reset this game, fellas. I'm out of Frannies, out of Surge Kits. It just is what it is. I got that rogue one-shot like 3 times. My guy is creeping through this game. Cleric is genuinely the worst solo class in the game. It's not even close. Whenever I see people complain or just say that they think a class is weak in solos, like people that say rogue is weak in solos, it's hard for me to feel sympathy when I sit there and look at what they did to my cleric. Cleric has been completely bamboozled out of being relevant in solos. It is so sad. It's actually tragic how bad it is now. It's I can't even play Cleric anymore because I just get kited infinitely. I tried it the last stream. Just it's a never-ending kite fest. It's so bad. I hate it. I don't like it, but there's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. Best solo class for normals? I feel like Barb's pretty good for normals, right? Probably Fighter. Slayer Fighter is pretty damn good for normals, too. Is Slayer Fighter better than Barb in normals? I don't know. I'm not sure. Solar Bear rips through people on Cleric. When I play Cleric, I feel like people just infinitely kite me. I genuinely don't know how he fights Rangers with Survival Bow and the pushback ability. I don't know how he fights them. I don't know how Cleric can fight a Ranger or a Wizard. It feels like a good Ranger or Wizard will literally just kill you. I don't know. I genuinely do not know how you fight them solo anymore. I don't know how you do it. Doors? You can't use doors against a wizard, though. Because wizards will break down the door with a fireball. Solar gets killed by rangers a lot. Well, that's kind of my point, then. Is the Cleric has very, very linear... Has matchups that are very, very on the opposite sides of each other. Like, here's I guess the best example I can give is certain classes in the game have hard counters. Cleric has super hard counters. If a Cleric sees a Wizard, they are dead. If you're wearing PDR, at least you're dead. If you're a fast Cleric, you're still at a really big disadvantage, but I guess you can kill them. Ranger, I feel like just demolishes Cleric every time if they're good and they have that pushback ability and true damage and whatever. I feel like other classes don't have as much hard counter, at least not as bad as Cleric currently has it. So that's kind of where I'm at. It's more that there's too much hard counter going on for Cleric to survive. They've been nerfed too many times, and it is a rough life right now for solo Cleric. It's rough. It's brutal. What do you mean Ranger isn't true? What do you mean Ranger isn't true? I'm saying Ranger with true damage. You 2-tap Rangers as Cleric? How are you catching up to a Ranger? If a Ranger lets you hit them as a Cleric, they are actually bad. Because they should have the pushback ability. How do you melee them? How do you do it? You don't. I don't know how Rangers are letting you melee them as a Cleric. I genuinely do not know. A good Ranger will not let you catch them. They'll use doors, they'll use traps, and they will keep pushing you back for basically ever. I don't know how you do it. Even if you're fast, Cleric, if you're fast, it just means you'll die quicker. You haven't seen a single Ranger with push ability? Dude, Ranger with push ability and quadruple shot survival bow is absolutely disgusting and is almost impossible to beat as a cleric. I'm telling you, I don't know how a cleric is supposed to beat that. I don't think you can. Unless the ranger is missing all their shots and doesn't have doors open behind them and you corner them. I don't know how you do it. Your holy strikes are not going to out DPS a survival bow like they're doing. And even if you get them low, they will run away from you and they'll just free heal. It's a solo issue too. It's in solo specifically. Cleric is just, there's nothing you can do. It's so sad. I'm genuinely surprised that you haven't seen a ranger with pushback, because I agree with John. It's one of the most common ranger builds out there. Pushback, multi-shot or quick triple shot, whatever that ability is called, with survival bow and true damage is the most common ranger build that I personally see. That's a lot of axes. Jesus Christ. Don't blame him though. That's how you have to play. You see this guy? This is how you play Barb. This is it. This guy knows how to play Barb. Lucky for me, I counter his build. But regardless, this is how you play Barb. The axes and stuff like that. How you gotta do it. Now, I say I counter him, but he could still kill me. He's got a pretty good kit. Hits me with enough frannies. I don't have second wind. He could kill me. If he had armor penetration, I'd be really, really scared. But he doesn't. So I can kill this. You've watched 14 hours of Solar and not once a ranger with push ability. Chris, the moment I started playing Cleric, I died almost instantly to a pushback ranger. So, I don't know what to tell you. Because when I try to play Cleric, I got pushed back by a ranger, and I can't run, and you can't fight him. You can't do anything. He's faster, so he will chase you for the entire game, and you can't actually fight him. Yeah, felling axe is a little scary for a fighter. He could out DPS you with felling, because I can't really move fast enough to dodge. I'll have to hope that I could just out DPS him. Pushback ranger is really good. It's absolutely gross. I wish I had the patience to play ranger in solos more. I feel like if you want to play ranger well, you really have to be okay with camping areas with traps, because that's the way you're supposed to play ranger. But that said, I don't like doing that, so I don't know. It's hard for me to play ranger. I know what you're supposed to do, I just don't like doing it. Even if you get a judgment off of somebody with the window, you still can't finish the kill because they're too fast. Most classes should be outpacing your cleric. They should be faster. A good ranger with the pushback ability is one of the scariest classes to play in solos right now. It might not be the best class in solos, like, in general, but it's really, really strong. That is true. Yes, a ranger can die to rogue, but that's just a counter, right? You know, every class has a counter. Rangers is kind of rogue that has hide. That catches you off guard. But, you know, rogue can kill anybody camping like that, as long as they don't have PDR. Even PDR can die too, but... If you catch a ranger, any class on cleric and PDR gear, you're either lucky or the player chasing you is bad. Yeah, so here's the thing. If you play fast cleric, like, you know, race car cleric, I feel like you're pretty squishy and other classes just play better. Like, they just do better than what you do. If you're gonna play fast Cleric, why not just play Slayer Fighter instead? Isn't Slayer Fighter just better than, like, Cleric? I think it is, personally. PDR Cleric's okay, but then you get kited forever, and then it doesn't feel good either. So, I don't know, it's hard to say. A smart ranger will make it so you cannot catch them. They will use traps to keep you away from them. You know, they will have doors behind them to constantly go to. Like, they will make sure you do not catch them. You're close enough for melee on ranger, you're not playing ranger, right? Yeah, that's fair. If you're playing ranger, you should probably be, you know, playing at range. You can, well, yeah, PDR fighter, yeah, you can still be fast on PDR fighter. Cleric doesn't have speed. If you play PDR Cleric, you don't have any speed. And you also don't have range anymore. The only range that Cleric has is Holy Strike. And it's been nerfed into the ground. So, it's not even really that good anymore. I don't know, man. I just don't think Cleric is worth playing right now in solos. I really don't. Yeah, you can kill people, but a good player is not going to let you kill them. That is my bigger issue. There's too many hard counter matchups for Cleric right now. For me, personally. I wonder where that barb is. I just don't want to fight this guy. And is that the barb, or is that both of them, or just the fighter? I think the barb is chasing the fighter. You see? I'm gonna creep. If I can catch the barb off guard, like, from behind, I could kill him really fast. Time to do some creeping, fellas. Am I too slow? Is he already gone? Where'd he go? No, I'm too slow. He's gone. Damn it, how is he gone? No way. Really? Where the hell did he go? Hello? Okay. Alright, well. Maybe troll? Maybe. Oh, you're right, it is troll. You're right, it is troll. You think Druid will be bad in solos? Yeah, but Druid has that 3-second AoE stun. Cleric doesn't have that. That could make Druid good. Maybe. Hard to say. Could be, though. I'm not on EU. True. Druid has 5 true thorn damage as well, which is pretty good. You think recurve bow is god for solo? No, I think survival bow is god for solos. I think survival bow is better than recurve. You need new content? Jeff, we're all in the same boat, man. Everybody's waiting for content. Absolutely. That's true. Warlock's really good in normals because of the plus 10 all stat. You can almost just stat check everybody with that. Pretty insane. I feel a little bad. Just hit their feet. Now I just gotta worry about the barb. At least we didn't get third partied. I mean, I feel bad for him too, but it just is what it is, man. I respect the longsword, but boy oh boy does it feel bad. I mean, he probably should have swung his sword at some point. All right, I'm not gonna worry about pile, fellas. I just don't need the gold, to be honest with you. I guess I could go for that chest real quick. Yeah, I should open the chest real quick, huh? Yeah, well, that's I won't grab the pile, but I will loot the mythical chest or whatever. Who knows? Maybe he did Cyclops too, so the center door might be open. Probably just gonna drop the longsword. Not really worth anything. Nothing really worth grabbing. The true mat. I think it was magic, not damage. Not true. Worth a check. Alright. At least we can say we tried. Longsword does indeed take some skill. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. Longsword absolutely takes skill. Those are good boots. Take those. I've gotten 1 gold chest from a gold pile. 1 time. I got it off stream too. It was when I grinded demigod on my fighter. The only time I've personally seen it. Outside of that, I'm just not lucky enough, I think. Still have to worry about this barb, but it's only we know there's only 1 barb left. Bats are so hard to hit. Anyway. LS longsword. Talk about the last fighter I just fought. I think I just saw the barb. Almost positive I just saw him. boy, that was close. Oh man, the felling axe is scary. Oh, GG. Oh man. Oh. If I didn't hit that bow shot, I'm dead. Whew. GG's. That was scary. I should have thrown my axes sooner. I honestly thought he would keep throwing axes. I didn't expect him to push like that. Damn. Well, GG, fellas. Damn, look at those boots! Look at the boots! Oh my god, they're Biss! Those are Biss blues. You know how much money these are worth? I don't even know. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. This guy's gear is sick. Oh my god, this guy's gear is good. This guy's gear is nuts. Drop buckle boots, yeah, you're probably right. As good as they are. 1.5k? Oh, yeah. Okay, so these aren't really worth keeping then, huh? Take the felling? That's a really good felling. That's a good quote, too, though. I don't know what to grab, fellas. Yeah, I don't know what to grab. Maybe drop these, because it's only one true. Cloak is insane. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, we got the cloak. Drop the pots. Oh yeah, maybe you're right. I should drop the pots. I want the felling, but I don't think I can grab it. Okay, I think we're just gonna go with this. This is good. I really wanted this axe. This has to be worth a good bit of money, right? I think it is, at least. The axes? Oh, they're like 100 gold a piece. I think it's fine. Well, GG, fellas. That is some serious money we just made. I don't even know how much gear. I don't know how expensive that gear was, but it's a lot. It's like a lot. Oh, GG's, man. Cape is nuts. Pretty good. Damage and health. It's not bad. It's not too bad. Fellas, I'll be back in a minute, alright? I gotta use the, restroom. Be back. Well, it's the felling. Felling axe DPS is really, really high. That is the one thing that Barb can do to beat PDR Fighter, is running a good damage build with a felling axe. Yeah, felling is a pretty big risk, but, you know, when you're PDR fighter, you can't really get away from him because you don't have enough speed. So, like, in that specific instance, his felling axe is actually really, really good against me. It's one of the few things that could honestly out DPS me. If he hit any of those axes, that fight could have been different. If I didn't hit him with my bow shot and remove his protection shield, that also could have been a different fight. It worked out, but that was a really scary fight. I thought I was gonna die. That was really, really close. I thought I was done. I'll take it, but yeah, I definitely thought that was the end. No, you do holy pots? Okay, look. Look here, buddy. I might need these one day, okay? I might need them one day. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. No need. No need to no need. Don't worry about it, okay? It's fine. It's perfectly fine, man. Okay, so I considered sword mastery. You want to know the saddest thing as to why I'm not using sword mastery? I'll show you why. All right. So the reality is most of your fights are going to be range, okay? So yeah, I could consider replacing dual wield with sword mastery. I don't know if that's technically better or not. I feel like 15% action speed's pretty good. So I opted for that, but you might be right. Maybe sword mastery is better. I used to use sword mastery instead of defense mastery, but defense mastery gives me 5% PDR, which effectively is probably a good 60 HP, maybe higher than 60. It's a lot of health. And I think for range fights, defense mastery is better. But if you had more melee fights more consistently, I would consider sword mastery instead. But that is why I'm currently using what I'm using. I don't know if the 5% action speed is better or worse than 2 damage. Just because I'm such a low action speed already. If I was a little bit faster action speed base, I would consider the damage instead. It's hard to say though. It's hard to say which one is technically better. I'm honestly not sure. I'm gonna sell some stuff on the market real quick while I wait for the goblin kids to come back up. I'm running out of space anyway, so. Sell the big stuff. That's probably fine. This is not worth as much as I thought it was. At all. I guess no one uses studded leather, do they? I guess I'll just undercut this by a lot. Hey gosh, thank you for the gifted sub, man. I appreciate that. How do you do it, magic users? You take off your chest piece. If you see a wizard or warlock, you need to take off your chest piece. You have to. You are throwing that fight if you do not take off your chest. It is 30 movement speed, and you gain magic resistance. So if you're using a fine cuirass, you need to remove it. You have to, or you are probably gonna lose that fight. That said, when you do remove it, you can kill them with survival buff. It is definitely possible. You just have to play well, because they can still kill you. They can definitely still kill you. Why not just throw Dark Plate on and lose a little PDR? Because it's not just a little PDR you're losing out on. And I'll show you what I mean here. So let's say I wanted to throw on a piece of Dark Plate. Let's use... See, that's the thing. This is really good, but this is like my God Kit set. It's really hard to... It's really expensive to get good rolls on Dark Plate. So, like, if I were to throw on this... So this only has physical damage roll, so it's an equal trade. So let's say we're gonna take this off and trade it out, okay? Look at my armor. I'm gonna go from 69 to 65. That immediately is about... That's probably at least 40 HP. At least 40 health. Also, we're losing 6 HP as well. So effectively, our health is going down by almost 60 using Dark Plate instead of Fine Cuirass. It's a huge difference. Huge. It's not worth it. It's not worth. That's it. It's not worth it. It's too much armor when you don't have a shield. If I had a shield, then you can use Dark Plate. But we don't have a shield. So it is what it is. You know? Alright, I think we're probably good. I put a few things on the market. Let's go. Dark Plate's also way more expensive than Fine Cuirasses for the most part. Hey Mario, good to see you, man. How are you? High deck Slayer fighter with lifesteal. Lifesteal would be pretty crazy. Yeah, so this wizard, if we see him, we need to probably take off our chest piece. Even though he's not super geared, it doesn't matter. Come here, rogue. I'll get you eventually. One more sprint. He's blocking. He's blocking. That's so funny. Thanks, buddy. He just blocked the rogue. That's so funny. Okay, what do we got? We got cutthroat, rupture. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Okay. Correct. I cannot believe this fighter body blocked him. True damage on the Splendid? Yes. Yeah, so I'm using these because it's just budget. That's all it is. This is a pretty budget kit right now. Even though I have a legendary sword and whatever else. This kit is cheaper than it would be if I were to go for, like, more best in slot kind of gear. You know, like, all of this should technically be vigor, not will. And obviously, we don't want knowledge. You know, this would be better suited for, you know, vigor, of course. So just something to keep in mind. It's budget, but I have true damage. Which is expensive, but it's more budget than others. Yes. The will is actually useful. So my magic resist is minus 2%. If I take off my will, I'm at minus 17. So having will stat is genuinely useful. If I wasn't going for will, I would have to go for magic resistance somewhere to make sure I'm not negative. That's why I take off my chest piece when I see a wizard. So I'm not negative PDR. I like budget kits too. Most of my gameplay is usually budget. I think it's fun. $3 to 5K? Probably somewhere in that ballpark, I would say. That seems like a fair guess. I don't know for sure. Because I built this kit. I've been running this kit for... I think I've had this kit for over 2 weeks. Like, this exact kit. I've had Do you guys remember when I first used this build and I killed that guy? The guy on stream that made me have the idea to use dual wield? That's when I got this kit. And I think that was over a week ago now. So, it's been a while. This arming sword's actually his arming sword too, funny enough. Well, that's another thing too. I think using budget kits for solo is better because you can get hard countered. You know, do I really want to build a 20,000 gold kit and run into a wizard and die? Or would I rather build a 5k kit and then have like 5 different lives, so to speak, you know? I can kill most players with a budget PDR kit. And I think the matchups that I'm losing, I don't suddenly win because I have expensive kits. So I actually think budget kits are generally better. Yeah, I think some people seem to think that you need, like, BIS items to compete in PvP in this game in 300 plus, but that's just not true. I have so much gameplay of me playing this with, you know, nowhere near BIS kits at all, and I do just fine in 300 plus games. Short sword over cast because it's a weapon combo. Short sword and arming sword attacks in a specific combo that only works with this set of weapons. It chains together. Just like this. Did you see this like 5-hit combo? This only works if you have short sword and arming sword. And it's quite good for PvP. Worst class for trio duo? I don't play trio duo. I don't know for sure, to be honest with you. It's not really my expertise. Sorry. Yeah, so when I swing, I start with right click and then I hold left click and I keep them both held. That's how you do it. Yeah, creep's a thing. It's still here. I don't know if they'll get rid of it or not, but it's here for now, so it is what it is. This rubber band is crazy. Crazy, crazy. I'm always a little scared of wizards. Even a naked wizard is scary. Because I have so little resistance against them. I'm not a big fan of creep either, man. I'm a big advocate for getting rid of creep, personally. I don't know if they'll do it though, but I wouldn't mind if they did. You wouldn't hear me complaining about it. I just hope I don't lag when I have to fight players, because that could get me killed. It's already a hard matchup. I don't need lag on top of it. Player or goblin I just saw? I think it was a goblin. I'm tripping, right? Probably. You didn't know you could hold both buttons? Yeah. Yeah, that's the only reason this build works, is because of that weapon combo. quite good. Cyclops run. Honestly, man, Cyclops loot sucks. All of the loot that Cyclops can drop is not good. So I personally, because I'm already demigod, I'm not really worried about doing more Cyclops. At this point, I've killed Cyclops enough times that I can just say, like, if you want to learn how to fight Cyclops, you could just watch my videos. You know, there's no real need for me to play or do Cyclops on stream at this point. Cyclops loot is beyond mid. It's actually trash. It's not even mid. It's just bad. It's so bad for, I don't even know why. Well, I know why. It's because all the weapons you can craft with it is not good. The only hope you have is that pile's good. I could check the Cyclops and stuff. If there's any players in here. Maybe? Oh, guys, I did start playing Arena Breakout Infinite, too. I thought about streaming it. I'm just... The game does not feel very solo-friendly. Like, at all. And I've tried playing with randoms, too. But it feels like you're at such a disadvantage against a good team of 4. If the game had a solo mode, I would probably want to play it a lot more than I do now. I think the game definitely seems more fun than Tarkov. I just don't know if I can... I just don't know how interested I am, really, in playing it as it currently is. It's hard for me to say. But I did start it. Or I do have it now. So, just kind of putting it out there, I guess. Oh. There he goes. I'm not gonna grab the loot pile, I'm just gonna grab the chest. Yeah, he's running. I wish I caught him when he was already down below. Take that so he can't use it. Check Cyclops door too, just in case. Dude, this lag is crazy. There he goes. Sure, man. One of these days he'll fight me. Probably not, though. Oh, I'm landing my shots today. I landed like every single shot on this guy. Probably this dude's probably getting mad. Well, he's not gonna fight me, it seems. Whatever. Maybe he'll go down below and I can catch him in that room. Dark and Darker is... Yeah, Dark and Darker is one of my favorite games. I mean, yeah, of course it is, man. I mean, It's the game that I chose to stream for a reason. It wasn't for no reason. I just don't know if this rogue's gonna fight me. I don't think he is. He's just gonna run around this room and that mob will never get de-aggro because he's not gonna fight it. Then he'll probably invis and then I'll have to fight the mob and him. I already been through this road show a few times. One too many times. It's like almost textbook of how rogues play. They run around, they grab mobs, they invis, and then they fight you when you have mobs on you. Or he'll just fight me at nothing but range. Did I aggro up? Was I aggroed a mob? Oh, that's annoying as hell. What did I say about mob aggro? Partly my fault, though. Good, he has mobs, too. I just need the mage to die. He'll never fight these mobs. He's gonna just run away and leave. He will not fight those mobs in a million years. He'll just shut that door and he'll just wait for them to de-aggro onto me. Guaranteed. I can't fight him in a room that has mobs like that. Because he just won't fight me. Yeah, I don't know if he had cutthroat, but he does have rupture. I'm genuinely not sure about his second one, but maybe cutthroat is what I usually just assume they have. Oh man, that was a good throw. GG. Okay. In the legs. Throws don't get much better than that, boys. Might have to clear these mobs real quick. I'd rather clear these mobs just so I have space to fight if I need it. Oh my god. I don't want to fight the kid. This is the guy I was chasing pre-game too, funny enough. He has some pretty good gear too. GG's. The close portal. I need to be quick here though, because the game's closing soon. I can probably drop most of this healing. Decent rapier. Honestly, probably more valuable than that is. Plus damage. It's okay, but... I don't know, I think I'm gonna just get out of here with this gear. This is fine. By the way, in that fight, dagger would have been worse because the arming sword has more reach. The moment he starts running away, I probably don't get a lot of hits in. Hey, Dad. Good to see you, man. How you doing? That was hilarious. I haven't made a video in a while, so I'll probably make tonight's stream a video since I haven't died yet. And even if I do die, I've had some really good PvP today. So yeah, I will make this into a video sometime soon. Because I think it's been like 3 or 4 days since I've made one. Not by choice, there's no content. There's no content to make videos right now. Like, what the hell? What am I gonna do? I don't know. I can't make content out of thin air. I mean, not when, like, my lobbies are so empty and stuff, you know? Just kind of is what it is. But, definitely got some content today, so. We'll get a video of that soon. For those that weren't here for the whole stream. Ignore balancing concerns for a moment. Randomized module spawns with minimap Fog of War. The only thing is, I personally prefer knowing the map. Personally, like I like going into a map knowing like my way around. I think it's nice being able to like have a consistent map. I know some people have asked for like randomized modules, but I don't know. I think it's cool being able to like go into a game and go, okay, like I know my way around. I think it's fine for them to update the maps, but I don't know if I want completely random personally, but that's just my opinion, I guess. I'm not sure if armor roll matters on a shadow mask. I feel like it doesn't, so we'll just sell this based on the vigor instead of the armor. Seems fair. I'm just thinking, well, for this video, it would probably just be like stream footage, right? It would, like, I guess I could put music in the background too. But it would probably be stream footage for this gameplay specifically. It seems like most people prefer the voice and the webcam versus just music, at least from what I've seen. Maybe not everybody agrees, but it seems like a lot of people feel that way, which is why I've kind of changed my content over a little bit from what it is now. That said, no promises on this video tomorrow because it's pretty short turnaround. But I will see about maybe doing it. Oh, we'll see. I'll see how quick I can get it out. Has rubber banding been bad? Yeah, I've had a lot of rubber banding, unfortunately. It just kind of is what it is. Oh, sweaters look worthless. I'll just vendor this. I had no idea. How important is it to have AR on the neck? Quite important. It's 15, it's 13 for me, but to give you an idea, the necklace is giving me, what is that, 3% PDR? Almost 3%. It's really good. I personally would recommend grabbing armor always on your necklace. It's kind of needed. Player count is 4,600 right now. I'm just waiting for caves to come back up. I don't really sell my own gear anymore. So this selling I'm doing is about the extent of what I usually do. I have a guy that's been fencing like almost all of my gear recently. So I'm getting a little out of touch on pricing for this stuff. I'm not really sure I don't know what to price some of this gear. Just because I haven't really been paying it much attention to recent pricing. Let's see, so 5K, but that's been here forever. It's blue too. I don't know if that'll sell or not, but we'll see. Yeah, well, you gotta look out for your fences. Yeah, I think I only have a fence because I do content. I didn't get it off the Discord, but yeah, the guy that's been doing it has been doing it pretty well. So I've been just giving it all to him. He's been doing it pretty quick. Hey, Draft. Yeah, the content drought's been pretty rough recently, man. Yeah, the content drought has been real. That's why I haven't really been posting videos. There's no content to make. I don't know what content to make right now. We're just in such a rut. Luckily, I have content from this stream that I can put into the video for tomorrow, but or not tomorrow, but the next video. But yeah, we've been in a little bit of a drought recently, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't associate with Dutch, but nice try. Yeah, the end of the wipe gold is whatever too, so I don't really want to spend the time to sell it myself, which is why I just fence it out anyway. If it wasn't for the fence, I would just vendor all my gear. I'm gonna be real with you. I do not have the patience to sit there and sell stash tabs of gear. It is too late into wipe for me to be doing that. No thanks. No thanks. Yeah, that shit's being fenced big time. You been spring cleaning, working out? Yeah, now that summer is starting to, you know, it's getting warmer. I've started doing my outside walking and stuff more often. I should probably start doing my working out again too. I kind of slipped up in the winter time. It's something about winter time that always just kind of feels that way, but it's all right. You can always get back into it. Not a big deal. Dungeonborn auction. Oh, dude. Yeah, Dungeonborn's auction system was pretty good. I agree. How it was just kind of random gear, but you could also do... You could choose. You could either do a stat-based auction, or you could do the auto auction. That's like super quick. I like that. It's not just solos I'm bored of, man. It's not just solos, it's just the game in general. Like, we have had a huge lack of content recently. That's the bigger issue that I've had personally. Ignite Wiz, huh? Scary. They haven't said anything about wipe, but it's supposed to be, based on what they said in the past, it should be by June 15th. At the very latest, I think. Gold and good gear was easy to get. Well, it was easy to get for teams. Solo gear was pretty trash. I think that was probably one of the bigger problems I had with Dungeonborn was the solo dungeons. Loot was pretty bad. I saw the gear Trios was getting, and it was a little bit, I don't know. It was kind of not balanced, so you had people that were going into Trios, farming for good gear, and then dropping down to solos to just farm, or to just farm players that can't get good gear. I made the suggestion directly to, the dev, because he messaged me, and it was asking me some things about the game, like, it was like survey stuff. And one of the things I did say was I felt like solos was a little bit overshadowed by trios as far as gear goes. I don't know if we'll consider that or not, but I'm not the only one who felt that way. It wasn't like it was just me, you know. There was a lot of people that had made that. But I talked to the people in the Discord and asked if it was just me that felt that way, but absolutely does not seem like that's the case. If they end up fixing that issue, Dungeonborn will be significantly more entertaining for me personally. Still have to wait for the final product though. It's hard to say how it's gonna be. I hope the game's good. Well, we have the second layer of the ice map. We have Druid coming. Hopefully balance changes. We need balance changes so bad. If next wipe is the balance that we currently have right now, as is, I'm gonna be a little sad. This true damage stacking survival bow meta is a little crazy. Also buff Cleric, please. Thank you. Balance is really important right now. I just don't know if we're gonna get it. I hope we do, though. Dude, if you're getting two-tapped by Cleric on Holy Strike, it is genuinely a skill issue. If you're getting hit by Holy Strike, it is completely on you. It is 100% avoidable. That is, like, absolutely a skill thing. I don't remember the last time I died to a Cleric. Worried about this wizard. A little bit. Ignite wizard. Yeah, it could be a little scary. You're right, Brandon. You're not wrong. There's a lot of devs that they've onboarded. I think it's 80 devs total now. So I think in the future, this game will be in quite a good spot. It's just right now, we've just been in such a content drought, which is why there's been so many players just, like, leaving. Plus, a lot of people didn't like multi-classing, too. Kind of a mixture of both. I think this game has a really promising future. It's just right now, in this very current time period. Oh my god, the cloaks! Ding, 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 I guess. That's hilarious. I've never seen 3 cloaks in one chest. Dude, this lag, please. This game isn't really made for esports. It's not the kind of game this is really supposed to be. I don't think I've ever seen 3 cloaks in one chest before. Like, I'm thinking about it, but I don't think I have. Door just open. Oh, it's the fighter. And the bard. Okay, so here's the thing. I can kill the bard, I can kill the fighter. I can't kill the bard and the... So I'm gonna back away. And I'm gonna reposition myself to not have to fight both of them, but... Keep in mind, I don't have second wind to regenerate HP. I'm gonna clear this goblin before he aggro's me later. I'm gonna get this door open too, in case I need it. Probably clear the 2 mobs on the other side of it. The lag, Jesus Christ, dude, the lag. Jesus, did you see my sword? Good lord, man. It's like every game. Every single game. You think that fighter fought that, or you think these guys fought at all? Oh, they're fighting right now. I'm almost positive he's fighting somebody. Yeah, let's go for the third party. I'm gonna wait. There's no reason for me to push them right now. There's no reason to do it. I'm pretty sure he's fighting the fighter. So we'll just chill here for a second. Do a little cheeky third party. Seems fine. Valve can get by without making an anti-cheat. Contemplate new maps. They're the huge... Well, they have anti-cheat. It's just, you know... He has a lot of true damage. He might be maxed on true damage. I think he just used a troll's blood. Oh, Mr. Third Party's sitting here. Yeah. Well, can't fight him anymore. Perfect. Damn. That barg's juiced. Like, actually juiced, by the way. You're not popping troll's blood if you're not juiced. It's just not a thing. A shame. I was hoping that fighter would have already been dead. Or gone. 100% that Bard has plus 11 true. I'm not sure what his health total is, though. Okay, I'm gonna get sandwiched at this rate. You think they're teaming? I don't think they're teaming, but if they are, that's not really winnable. I can't really win that if they're teaming. That Bard's too juiced to beat both of them. Okay, they're not teaming. So never mind on that. That's good for me. What's the play here, fellas? I don't know what to do. I might have to run to that exit. I don't know if I can kill these, but I don't think I can kill both of these guys. I don't know if I can win this fight. If I kill one, I'm gonna get chased down by the other. For sure. Oh, it's tough. It's tough, man. I'm thinking about the stairs. Very, very sketchy. The chance of what? Dying? Alright, so Bard's here. Maybe the fighter left already. Starting to get hit by the lag. Dude, I don't know if I can fight this guy with this lag. Do you see the stuttering I'm getting? What the hell am I supposed to do here? How do I fight against the stutter? I'm gonna get game diffed here. Bro, Ironbase really needs to fix their server. We are in such a desperate need for them to fix this shit. Bro, he just has a portal open, so I can't even fight him. Oh. What's my portal? Oh. Oh, he's not in the storm. Yeah, it's not worth it. I thought he was in the storm. I thought he was in the storm that whole time. He was not. You know what's a shame is I think I could have killed that guy before the fighter decided to come third party in the middle of that fight. I'm pretty damn sure I had him pretty well on the first time, but it's a shame. That's a shame, man. What are you gonna do? Kidney? Who's Kidney Pounder? I don't know who that is. Wait, is that Yami? Is that Yami? No? Okay, I was gonna say, I didn't think that was Yami, but I saw someone say it, so I wasn't 100% sure. That guy was probably mega juiced, dude. For sure. That guy was probably so absurdly geared. It's a shame I wasn't able to fully fight him. Kitty's insane bard. Yeah, he played pretty well. I wonder if I could have killed him if that other fighter hadn't stopped me in the middle of that last fight when I feel like I was at a pretty decent advantage. But he did pop a troll's blood, so you know, I don't know. Maybe I didn't have as much of an advantage as I thought since he used that healing. I'm not sure. Hard to say. It's a good fight though. It was a good fight. Oh, let's just go before the map changes. This is a pretty full game. Oh my god. Holy loot, Batman. just the legendaries. It's funny to see. Oh, that's a lot. There's a lot of people in this game. Why did that guy have a lantern? I'm not sure which guy you're talking about. I didn't really pay attention. Did the barb have a lantern? Because the only reason to use a lantern is for plus weapon damage on your secondary for your one-hander. Oh, is Kidney good? Yeah, I mean, I believe you. He seemed like he was playing pretty well. The Falchion Fighter? Oh, I have no idea. The Falchion Fighter didn't really have a build, so he was just kind of using whatever, it seemed like. There's a lot of people in here. It's gonna be a little scary, just for third partying sake. I think I played that fight about as well as I could have, personally. I'm not sure if I could have played any better against that part. No shot that hit me. And I rubber banded into the this game. Oh my god, man. There's not even poison there. I went in between where there was no poison. I still got poison. I guess it was invisible. The stuttering's been pretty recent. It's gotten really, really bad recently. I don't know what patch Iron Mace did, but something they did really messed up game performance. And it's been consistently stuttering, too. It's not like it's a once-in-a-while thing. It's every single game I play. It's just like the good old days. Back a few months ago, when Goblin Caves was almost unplayable. It feels like it's coming back. I know there's a spawn back here, but looks like no one came here. A lot of people in this game, so rushing to center is just asking to get third partied. I'd rather see if I can find any people on the outskirts first before we go center. Stutter's have been affecting some servers the most. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just my server. It's hard to say, but we all see the stuttering happening. It's not like it's, I don't know what this. I don't really know what to do. Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess you're just playing a better server. What server are you playing that you're not getting any stutter on? I'm on East. Well, there's no reason I should be getting stuttering on my server. As far as, like, connectivity goes, like, there's no reason I should be having issues. It has to be something with the game. Time to creep. I've been getting stutter on East for a decent bit now. Very, very consistently. Maybe he went to troll. Hey, Lance. What's up, man? Weren't you here earlier? I swear you were. Oh my god, the spider. Jesus, dude. Pushing me across the stairs. Okay, what's been... Oh, you're on break? I gotcha. I mean, my PC is pretty good, man. It shouldn't be my computer. At least it shouldn't be. Why is there a centipede up here? Okay. Sure. That's a little weird. I could just follow the centipede. He's going somewhere. Oh, back to his home. Rogue? Person that was chasing him died? I don't know. Oh, the door's open. Oh, there is no door. And he's gone. Oh, man, that's so sad. Why is it aggroed to me? Oh, there goes his trap. Can't fight him anymore. Well, yeah, rangers are always traps. Always traps. They're always fast. Only bad rangers or ungeared rangers are slow. Rangers should be almost. They should be faster than rogues, man. Like 330 speed, maybe. Somewhere around there is good. If you're not at least 330 ranger, I'm not really sure what you're doing. It takes some money, but it's just what you're supposed to do. So there's a warlock and a ranger. Oh, this is just asking to get third party, dude. Just asking for a third party here. What am I gonna do? Kill the ranger, then get third party by the barb? There he goes. There he goes. And he's gone. Yeah. Can't chase him. He's too fast. Couldn't melee him, by the way. Meleeing wouldn't have worked. The time that it takes me to pull out my weapon, he would have just ran off into the distance. I just needed to hit more shots. Or use my frannies. I should have used frannies instead. Yeah, I should have done frannies. That was the misplay. Oh, it's done now, so it is what it is. With frannies, he's probably slowed enough for me to kill him too. Yeah, that was a pretty big misplay. Friendly reminder, if you see a warlock or wizard, you have to take off your chest piece. They're too slow with it on. I might have to just leave here, fellas. It's a warlock. That's not really a fight you want to take. He'll just infinitely heal forever with the Hydra, so. And if the portal being opened, he just you know, he just takes the portal for free. There was 0% chance of ever killing that warlock because the moment he gets low, he phantomizes straight into the portal. So it's no, you don't have a choice. So that was a unwinnable fight, no matter what I did. Everyone just kind of ran away from me the whole game, unfortunately. And then when I had a portal open, it was a warlock. Well, 99% of fights start and end in range, I feel like. Like, the range is so much more important than your melee damage in most fights. It's not even close. It's just the state of the game, man. It's just, it is what it is, you know? Kinda sucks, but what are you gonna do? Well, wait for Iron Mace to change it, right? That's really the only option. Sword Mastery isn't worth it. Because you need Defense Mastery, because no one fights you in melee. What are you gonna do with Sword Mastery? Fight people with your swords? That's not gonna happen. We already have Dual Wield, which I think is better. I would personally rather have the 5% action speed than 2 damage. Because it's not true damage. If it was 2 true damage, I would take Sword Mastery. Who cares about additional? Additional damage sucks. Just use true damage. I'm not being sarcastic. Additional is so much worse than true, it's not even funny. Like, what the hell do I need with 2 additional? Pen isn't worth it. Armor pen doesn't really work anymore. True is just better. You can't take it away from some classes without the other classes that can use it being completely blatantly overpowered in solos. Because of the way the movement is in this game and just how, like, the game, like, the mechanics generally are, it will probably always be an issue until something big changes. The headshot multiplier additional has is not worth the is not worth it. It's the damage you gain is not worth how good True is. True is just better, like 99.9 times out of 100. It is almost always better. This or Dungeon Board? Well, how can I answer that question? Dungeon Board's not even out yet. We haven't even seen like the. We haven't seen, like, an official trailer or anything. We haven't seen anything. So, yeah. That's like asking about... That's, you know, that's like trying to ask about a game that literally doesn't exist yet. So we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see what they do. Yeah, but the alpha was months ago, so we have to wait and see what they've done since the alpha. Dungeon stalkers. Yeah. Yep. There's a dark and darker for everybody. Oh yeah, Lance. You already know I'm be streaming Dungeon Stalkers when it releases. Unless it's like complete trash. Then I might still stream it just to make fun of it. If it has a solo mode, that is. If there's no solos, then I don't really care. See ya, Oscar. Catch you later. That's enough. Yeah, I know Dungeon Board showed some gameplay like a week or two ago. But we still have to wait for the full game to release to really give, you know, much insight on it. I have to play Trio? I absolutely do not have to play Trio. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about the current game state with true damage being so, like, obviously better than additional damage. I really think it's silly that everyone stacks nothing but true damage. I don't want to fight the goblin. This is a bad spot to fight because of the gobbo. He doesn't have true damage, does he? Oh, he might. Dude has a lot of true. It does a lot of true damage. Well, he had second wind. Second wind saved his ass there. If I have second wind, he's probably dead. Don't forget, Adrenaline Rush is not meta. Just putting it out there. Like, Adrenaline Rush is not better than second wind. If I have second wind there, he's probably dead. So just keep that in mind. This is a very off-meta build. You're actually kind of trolling if you're not using true. Alright, not using true. Sorry, I'm so used to talking about true damage. If you're not using second wind. Yeah, the spacing with my my axes, he had to be one shot too. He had to be one shot. Alright, take two. I think you're dead. He missed. Alright. Here you go. He's done. He's dead now. I don't know. I don't know what he was doing. He fumbled. What's he doing? Bro, you got max true damage. What are you doing, man? You know how valuable these rings are? Like 1,000 gold apiece. Like, I actually forgot. He had some good gear, man. He had some very good gear. Shockingly good. I did not expect him to have gear this good. True, he skimped on the amulet. True. He might have won if he didn't skimp. Very true. That's what you get for skimping, man. Oh, Hexus, that was... Oh, yeah, of course, Lord X, of course that was you. GG, man. You know I had, like, 3 HP when I ran away? I had literally 3 HP. If you sneezed on me, I would have died. I was getting real nervous. GG's, man. There was actually one tap. That's why I, You had 1/4? You should have pushed me. You absolutely should have pushed me. When you... Yeah, I took off my clothes to get away from you, and then I ran. It was a nice try, though. It was a good fight. That's the lowest I think I've gotten all night, so... GG's, man. You had some damn good gear, too. I'm just gonna chill. I got a lot of gear on me. There's no real rush, right? Not really. Maybe we'll just get a portal spawn and be good. Honestly, Hexus, you having second wind almost won you that fight. Second wind is just better than Adrenaline Rush is. What were you doing on the second fight, though, Hexus? Did I just catch you off guard? Were you scared if you swung I would just out DPS you, so you were trying to block? But you couldn't run because you're too slow, because we're both PDR. So I wasn't really sure what your plan was. I figured I just caught you off guard. You just kind of, like, you know, fumbled from there. That, like, the first part of that fight was really good. I felt a little bad for the second one. But, it is what it is. I did not expect you to have gear that was that good, to be real with you. It's a good fight. You should have just swung. Indeed. You should have just swung. I don't know if you would have killed me, but you had a better chance than not swinging. I think I had more DPS than you, but what would have been better than nothing? I think you can't fire too close to that door. You should have backed away a little bit from that spot. I think that's really what got you. I just didn't give you enough time. I'm just waiting for a portal, guys, at this point. There's no reason for me to go PvP in this game anymore. There's absolutely no reason. I have a full kit that I would use. So, might as well keep it. You back to this room you are in now. The campfire is on the floor back in that open cave room by the door. Oh, you campfired here? Wait, so what happened? Why were you caught, like, all the way over there? Were you just on the other side of the door when I, like, happened to come through? Because I thought you were campfiring here. That's what caught me off guard. Weren't you sitting here? I swear you were sitting down. When I came through this door, weren't you sitting? You weren't sitting? Oh, I really thought you were. Like, the way that when I came through, I thought you just finished campfiring. Cool, Surge. That's good. Oh, second one. Oh, you were just crouched? Okay. Yeah, in that case, like, there was definitely a misplay for sure. Surely I'll get a portal, right? You're always poor because you keep playing HR like a BR. The problem with playing like a BR is that I always get third-partied. Whenever I rush center room, I usually die, like to, you know, the third. Like, if I get third-partied in that fight, for example, I'm just dead. There's nothing I can do. Because I'm not using second wind, I can't really defend myself in a third party. You were playing 299, then you dripped out right into me. At least it was a good fight. That's always good, at least. I didn't realize how good your gear was. It's a little bit insane. Your gear was very strong. I think considerably strong. Oh, I think considerably more expensive than mine is. I mean, there's better players than me. You know, it's not like I'm like the best player in the game or anything. I feel like I do pretty well though. Alright, GG's. Duel win for the win, man. For sure. Your world's fun. I think you outplayed me initially when you started using your bow and stuff. I'm gonna put your kit to the side. Save this as a full kit, I think. You should have skimped out on the necklace, man. Axis, if you had a better neck here, if you got a 3 true damage necklace, I'm dead. By the way, like guaranteed, I'm dead. You skimping out on the necklace honestly lost you the game for that fight. Even if you didn't have vigor, it's just always good to have 3 true on your necklace, no matter what. Then grab your helmet. Oh, it was the Chappelle. It's I don't use that anyway. I probably should have grabbed it though. Wasn't thinking about it. My Bisset? Well, I was hoping for some updates before I used the set. Hoping, at least. If we don't get any meaningful updates, I'll just use it in, like, the last week of the last week before wipe. I'll definitely use it. Like, I'm not gonna just let it wipe. I'll definitely use it. I'm hoping for some more updates. Or balancing. Whatever. Yeah, PDR Rondell Buckler is still very good. Yeah, just because I'm using this build doesn't mean my Rondell Buckler isn't good. Yeah, I have a, yeah, my kit is Delirium, Kuma's Claw, and Pestilence. There's about 200,000 gold for this kit. Yeah, it's my big ballin' kit. It's not even close. It's so expensive. Yeah, it was about 200,000 gold, yeah. Just about. It's like last hurrah of the wipe kind of kit. Like we're about to get wiped. Let's go ahead and run this kit. Something like that. Yeah. As I'm probably gonna big ball it and go into solos with it. Like a crazy man I am. So yeah. I'm sure a wizard or warlock's gonna be the one to take it away from me, but it is what it is. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. Yeah, so these weapons combo attack, Squidward. So you use your short sword and arming sword at the same time, and it makes a little weapon combo, which is pretty good. You'll never see 200k in a season? I mean, that might be true, but good kits are expensive, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. They're expensive. I've been 300 plus gear score. I'm not even close, about 600. The time in NA? I stand at around 11 o'clock right now. Yeah, the dead lobbies seem kind of random. 299 has dead lobbies sometimes, 300 plus has dead lobbies. It's just, I don't know. It just is what it is. Yes, you want to use both swords on this kit. Absolutely. I got stuck on this. I got stuck on the land. I might hop off soon and make a video for this stream, since I haven't made a video in a while. I'm thinking about maybe doing that. And I have a lot of really good PvP for a video too. PDR stands for physical damage reduction. Yeah, I hit 9k, which is very cool. Very cool for sure. Hoping to hit 10K eventually. Once maybe once the game starts to come back a little bit. People start, you know, not taking a big old break. Maybe Steam release, maybe. I'm sure we'll get there at some point. Yeah, I didn't think I'd ever get 10K subs, so maybe someday. Yeah, the reality is Dark and Darker just doesn't have a lot of active players right now. So there's only so many people that I can reach out to, you know? It's not like it's a super big game. There's not a lot of room for me to grow right now. It is what it is. But, you know, we'll just wait. We'll get there eventually. It's not a low blow, Lance, it's just the truth. Dark and Darker does not have a lot of active players right now. This is what it is. We need big updates. We need wipe, and we need the game to be in a good place that people stay after the wipe and the updates, you know? Yes! Yes! The last axe. The only good ranger is a dead ranger. That ranger did not range. That is an insane cloak, by the way. Actually insanity. This ranger has some good gear too. Yeah, that is a insane cloak. What does my magic go down to if I use it? It ain't worth it, man. As good as it is, my MDR is too low. I can't use this gear. I want to, but I can't. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh well. Well, we need a Steam release. We need an Epic Game release. What kind of gear do I have? Am I good? Like, do I just stop fighting? I could leave and be okay with this. Yeah, we're good. Let's just chill. We'll just do some looting. If we fight, we fight, but there's no need to go rush PvP anymore. We have some... I want to save this cloak for... I could use that for a better kit. I can put it on the kit from the fighter I just got, too. More survival of PvP? I mean, what else are you gonna use? Wait. If you're not using a survival bow, what else would you use? There's no other bow in the game that's as good. Unless you talk about, like, the named ones. Like Pestilence. But then you could just use the unique, survival bow instead. I'm using the, black skeleton skin for the PDR. That's part of why my MDR is so low. Because I'm using the black skelly skin. Yeah, it's on Epic, but you can't buy it yet. So it's coming soon. Epic Games is going to be pretty huge for this game. When it finally does release. I mean, that's true. There is no weapon currently that can compete with the survival bow. It is way too good. To be, like, there's just nothing that can compare. It is what it is, you know. Hey Zola, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate it. I'm heading for the extract, by the way, in case you're wondering. I wanna depot this kit. I'm getting kited by a goblin. I'll sit inside of the storm while I wait, but I just wanted to clear that area. Oh, dude, survival bow on ruins would be a nightmare. Oh my god, could you imagine? That'd be crazy. Insanity for sure. I kind of need that. I should have taken the other for Annie too. Alright. No, God, please. We don't need recurve buffed. We don't need them buffed. We need the survival. We need range weaker. We don't need it better. God, please. Please don't buff more. Please don't buff range more than it already is, man. Like, all time to kill should be reduced. I agree. I think all time to kill should be nerfed. This game is most fun when you have long, drawn-out fights. And we do not currently have that at all. Right now, most fights last about 2 to 3 hits. Even range, 2 to 3 hits. Unless you have PDR. PDR is the only way that you can survive longer. Except against, like, a wizard who still 2-tap zaps you. Yeah, a big reason that I play PDR Fighter as much as I do, quite honestly, is because I like long fights, you know? Long fights are just so fun to me, man. Oh, we have one final good game. That was great. GG's, everybody. Yeah, I'm kind of glad we didn't run into the soul wizard left. Wow, that guy found an even better cloak. Insane. Alright, I have no idea how much money I made today, but I think it was a lot. I think I made a really, really large amount of money. If, like, once all this stuff gets sold, it's gotta be at least 30k, I feel like. Maybe 20. I don't know, it's a lot. It might be more than 30. Because some of this gear is pretty damn good, too. So, I don't know. I'll never know until my fence starts selling stuff for me, but I think it's quite a lot. Alright, fellas. GG's. It was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you're on YouTube and you don't mind liking the video before you go, I'd appreciate it. And if you're on Twitch and you haven't followed yet, you should. I'll be live hopefully sometime soon. I want to work on this video for YouTube, or maybe tomorrow if I can, but most likely the next day. But it has been fun, fellas. I've had a lot of fun doing this build. I actually think this is one of the most fun builds in the game. Here, before I go, let me see if there's anyone I can raid. Oh, Yami's on? Oh, we gotta raid Yami. Hold up. Hold up. We gotta raid Yami. Let me do this before I go. Alright, GG's everybody. I'm gonna turn off the stream, so I'll catch you later. Have a good night, everybody.